We are back. Peanut Gallery, what are we talking about?
Well, we're gonna talk about the amount of hoops that us poor Americans have to jump through in order to watch WWE content in the year of our Lord 2025.
Also, how much it costs.
Yay! So obviously, this not only encompasses Raw in the United States, but also encompasses pretty much worldwide, because Netflix essentially bought the worldwide rights to WWE entire library. So if you live in Canada or the UK or wherever else in the world, you only have to have a Netflix subscription to watch everything. And that is why...
When you say everything, what do you mean by everything?
Raw, SmackDown, NXT pay-per-views.
Oh, literally everything.
Literally everything. They literally took over what the WWE network had.
Oh, okay.
In their catalog. Now, that doesn't include like maybe individual shows contracts, but you can pretty much get everything on WWE. That is why people have been saying that if you don't want to pay for ESPN, have your Netflix subscription and do a VPN.
Right.
So it spoofs you into Canada, because you'll be able to get all of the pay-per-views in Canada on Netflix.
Right.
Now, in the United States, Netflix only covers Raw.
Right,
pretty much. I mean, that's it. That's all you're gonna get on Netflix.
That's so. I'm going to assume it's because of how they purchased this stuff.
Yes, it is.
That's the only thing that would make sense to me.
Now, SmackDown is still going to be on USA Network for the first season.
Okay, so actually, let's do a tally on how much these things are. So, how much is a Netflix without commercials?
Ooh,
I think it's $11.99.
I would like to say it's $11.99 a month.
Okay, so write that down somewhere.
Yeah.
Or keep it in your head, about $11.99 a month. If you want to do a VPN, I think I spent like $200 on my VPN, but that's for like 3 years of full protection.
VPN is like $3 a month.
Yeah, so it's nothing.
Yeah. SmackDown USA requires a cable subscription to watch, essentially. I mean, because you can't get it over the airway. You can't get it for free with the antenna.
Right.
So whatever package you need to have a USA Network subscription, or USA Network as a part of that subscription, is going to be a part of. Is only going to give you SmackDown, and we'll talk about the other shows later on.
And obviously, with SmackDown being exclusive to Netflix for international, don't worry about that. If you want to do the VPN, I recommend that route. That's how I actually watch a lot of my stuff. But if you live like in an apartment complex or where our studio is, we are bundled. So the HOA or whatever is associated with it is bundled in with our cable and internet. So luckily, we don't necessarily have that problem.
But a portion of it still goes towards that.
Right. Check if you live in an apartment complex, a condominium, anything that has a community. Double check that. So definitely do that, because you might have that service without even knowing it.
And then going on with NXT, actually, it's free because it's going to be over the air.
Because it's on
CW. Yep. Which is also the rumored home of maybe TNA perhaps in the future. But NXT is the only service where you don't technically have to pay anything to watch.
I think it's on Channel 2 still.
Yeah, it's Channel 2, Channel 20. It's one of your antenna stations.
It's an antenna station.
But most people have a cable package that includes it anyways, because they all do. Because
CW is already a nationally syndicated everything, so it doesn't really matter. It's just included to the basics. Yep. So if you want to do it for free or very, very minimal money, here you go. Right. That's your option. Yep. And once again, international, it's on Netflix.
Right. So Peacock, after WWE's main roster pay-per-views move off to ESPN, until March 2026, it will be the only place where you can find the NXT Premium Live events. Okay. So the NXT Premium Live events and the WWE Premium Live events, for the time being, is going to be on 2 separate streaming apps, which makes absolutely no sense to me.
Whatever. They're making the money. That's all that matters. Stop itching your hands.
And then we talked about this earlier, but ESPN's partnership with Peacock $6.99 a month.
So there are two different packages. The $6.99 one has ads. I pay $11.99 because I didn't want to do ads.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's $11.99.
So $12.
Yep.
WWE, ESPN's thing. Again, if you have certain cable networks, it does come with it, but otherwise you're paying $29.99 a month, something like that.
Now, I've been. Oop, there goes my camera.
Oh,
that doesn't matter. Oh yeah, no, it died. So that looks kind of awkward. So I'm just going to do this really quick. I thought I had more juice in there. I guess not. There we go. That's better. So with this, that $39.99, you don't have to pay anything extra
to watch the. No, you don't. This comes included in it.
Okay, I heard through the grapevine that even if you have ESPN Plus, you would still have to pay an additional amount
I never heard anything with regards to that. I guess it's one of those things where you cross that bridge and come to it.
Okay.
But yes, so they bought the rights to only stream WWE premium live events.
Okay, and so if you want to pay for this separately, it's $29.99 for ESPN Plus, or check your cable package because you might have it for free.
It might be included in the package itself.
Yep.
I think like Charter and Spectrum might have it, but you just want to check.
Yep. So if you already have cable, that's what it is.
Yep.
And you see, if you bundle cable and internet with your internet connection, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
So generally, like we do, I mean, ours is through our HOA, doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But when we lived in the apartment complex before we moved here, we bundled it because it was cheaper.
Yes.
I think we maybe watched all of TV maybe twice.
Yeah. We don't watch a lot of television.
So, but it was just cheaper. So
right.
We're like, okay, we'll just bundle it, have it just in case. And then they were like, oh,
yep.
You have this package and this package included with it. We're like, great. So there you go.
And then, of course, we can't talk about WWE without talking about the non-streaming portions, or I guess the non-wrestling portions of WWE, which is on A&E. And again, you still have to have a cable package to view it because it is not over the air. So all in all, I think that people have calculated that would cost the WWE fan in the year of our Lord 2025 to spend about $2,200 a year for.
Now, this is if you're buying everything.
This is if you're buying everything. Now, those just include the streaming services. That doesn't include the cable package that you'd have to buy as well.
Right.
So you'd easily double or triple that amount just to watch WWE.
Right.
And this doesn't include the library. It doesn't include a lot of different bits and pieces that WWE likes to. They like to bid out to other streaming services.
All right, so let's do some math here. So let's get some accurate numbers. How much would the A&E package be? Would you know off the top of your head?
Well, that would just be including the cable.
Okay. How much would a standard cable package be?
I would just say $60 a month.
$60 a month?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do $59.99 because that's how they like doing that. Okay. $59.99, and then I will include the CW and
because CW would just be zero
and SmackDown with that, so we don't have to pay for that. So this would be $29.99.
Yeah,
I'm doing it on my phone, guys. Sorry, my camera died. I thought I had more juice in it. I guess I did.
Yeah, Peacock
is $11.99,
and then so is Netflix.
Yep. Plus $11.99. Let me make sure that we get everything. That's free. That's on there. Netflix. Okay. So if you live in America and you're buying all of these things together to watch all the content, that's going to be $113.96 before tax every month for all of this.
Just to watch WWE when you could.
Now this is including the cable package.
Yes,
so if you don't want to bother with cable, then
right.
That's out the door. Then that's less. But this is if you want that. And once again, there are other factors there too. If ESPN Plus is part of your package, that $29.99 is out the door. Or if you want to do the VPN idea, once again.
Then you would take everything else out and just have Netflix plus VPN.
And then my VPN, once again, it's $200 for 3 years. That's what
$3 a month.
That's $3.99 a month. I'll be generous. That's $15 a month. So
WWE is if you're an American, you're kind of screwed, aren't you?
Yep. There are workarounds though.
There
I mean,
are.
there are websites that stream it for free as well. That's where I do a lot of mine. So there we go. All right. So that was kind of interesting to see.
Mhm.
We might have missed something. Oh, this is not including like the WWE games, merchandise, stuff like that. And that's even more. But this is just to watch it.
Yeah, this is just to watch WWE.
113.
We had the WWE Network. That worked perfectly fine.
It was $9.99 a month. It was awesome. But no, they got rid of it. Then they
had to get greedy.
Then they had to do it internationally.
Yeah, they had to get greedy.
I don't know. I thought that. I mean,
this is the TKO effect for you folks.
Okay, they got rid of the WWE Network way before TKO. So,
but you know, this is something that's being pushed.
Well, then they had it all on Peacock, and then Peacock was the $11.99, and it's like, oh, they signed this huge deal with them. It's like, cool.
Yeah, but it's just going to get worse and worse, and if you don't like it, then you got to fight back, and that's
just don't watch it.
Yeah, exactly. But that's it. I mean, they'll keep doing it as long as it makes them more and more money at the end of the day.
They are a business, and you will have to get over that.
Yes.
And if you put on AEW and stuff like that, that's part of your cable package, so that doesn't really include anything. So we're fine there. Anyway, next week is going to be the 2 pay-per-views and maybe a match. Yeah. So remember to like, subscribe, share, all that great stuff. And as always, be
majestic.